Hello everyone, this is Jim Okerzinski with your weekly screencast video. This week, I understand it is Thanksgiving week. However, in a shortened 8-week course, we just don't have much room. So I have a lot on the calendar this week. I try to emphasize everybody do the best that they can. We only have one more week. That's next week to try to catch up and pull a final draft together of the research essay. So the idea here is to post that first draft is due on Tuesday. Now this is a two-part upload. I want to emphasize that you have to do two uploads here, and I'll demonstrate where those happen. First, you have the first draft in a peer report, then the two peer reviews. You are expected to write a peer review on two of your classmates' drafts using the discussion board. So the first draft of your research paper, and I'm not going through the requirements of the first draft. Everybody has seen those in previous lecture and screencast videos. I've covered those assignments. You can find the details in the weekly module. But the first upload, it will be in the assignment uploads here. You will click on the first draft upload, and here you will upload a document, Word doc or PDF of your first draft. And then you will click submit. This is 5% of your total grade. What happens here is I will review your first draft and offer feedback in this particular assignment. So not only is it worth 5%, but you will get some important feedback by me in the grading section there for you to consider in revising for the final draft. So that is that assignment there. Now the second part of this particular process here is to head to the discussion board here. Okay, you've got discussion board peer review first draft. So what you're going to do for your initial post is, like you've always done, is create a thread, and you're going to have a conversation about what it was like, as I say here, what it was like to write a first draft of an extended research paper. You can talk about your openings, you can talk about anything about how it went, what was it like to write an extensive academic draft, and respond here. And I'm looking for 250 words is the minimum for your report. Then I want you to give a list of 3 things that you would like your peer reviewers to respond to. This is up to you. I would stay away from grammar issues. That's a proofing activity that should happen at the end. I want you to explain if you have any problem areas like the openings, using sources, organizing your paragraphs, leading into a conclusion. These holistic type of items that actually are more important than just grammar. I don't really grade that much on grammar. I'm looking for what you have to say, how you integrate your sources, and your conversation you carry, all right? So you're going to come up with those 3 things. Now, if you're looking for a good peer review, then you have to let everybody know where and how you want help. And then after you do that, look for a couple of people in the class to peer review. You would look at their report, any areas that they talk about in their 3 things, and then you would provide specific locations and specific suggestions to them to improve their draft. I really don't like a post saying, like, you have a really great draft, or you did a really good job. I don't really see anything. Don't think you're going to get a good grade for basically acknowledging and encouraging. You should have some really concrete suggestions for a peer review for your classmates to revise and take the draft into the final and benefit from that. All right, please. I read enough of acknowledgments on that. Provide specific suggestions in specific locations. All right, so each peer review has to be about 250 words, so you have to have some engagement. Let the board develop. Only 2 people only 2 peer reviews per draft. Don't gang up on everybody on the board and write 5 and 6 peer reviews. I guarantee you, if you are 3, 4, or 5, you may not get full credit for this activity, because by then there's people at the top of the discussion board, the later posters, that will not get any peer reviews. So be patient. I give plenty of time on this particular activity. If you have any questions on this, the first draft and the peer review report and the peer reviews, please, it's important that you send me an email. We have that happening this week here. Peer review one was due on Friday. Your second peer review will be due Sunday. I'm sure everybody's busy in the holiday and there might be some bleed over to next week. I understand that. All right. That being said, I hope everyone tries to have a good holiday. I apologize for the activity, but as I've said, this is an 8-week course and there is little time in the calendar. All right. Good luck.